Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to The Long Dark with me, Just Joe. So I was having some issues with my graphics card going crazy every time I went indoors in a location after I had an issue with it glitching and closing. So I don't know if it had to do with a hot fix that the game just came out with. I know they said they increased some performance aspects of it. I'm just wondering if maybe that didn't quite work out so well with my particular video card. So just to be sure, since basically last time I got eaten by a bear, I totally survived being eaten by a bear, but I kind of was fully loaded, and I came into this area fully loaded as far as inventory and stuff like that. So so I just did two things. I started a new save file, and I'm just gonna basically start all over again. I chose the girl this time. I feel like the last character, you know, I was pretty loaded. I had a ton of stuff on me, and it was like everywhere I went I was over encumbered, or encumbered as this game calls it. So I wanted to just basically start over, and hopefully it was an issue with the save, because at one point I did have a crash while playing this game, and it seemed to be fine when I went back, but I'm wondering now if that's what caused it. I haven't had any issues with any other games in particular, so that's why I don't think it's an issue with my hardware. Okay, so we got to the roadway. Now, I know there's going to be houses for us to search, and right now my character is just carrying what your basic, this is everything I have, the basic starter kit. So, I mean, my boots are worn out, my gloves are worn out, I'm getting cold pretty quickly. Luckily the weather's not bad right now. I have no weapon, no gun, nothing to make a torch or anything right now. So right now, I'm starting fresh. And just need to get to one of these houses up here. I think the first one I'm going to come to is going to end up being that barn, the big red barn that I went into last time. So we did finally find a bear. For those of you that caught the last episode, literally the last 5 minutes of the episode, I happened to find a bear, and then I lost him, and then I either found the same bear or another bear, and I decided that I wanted to shoot it because I wanted to see what was harvestable from it. I wanted to see what it looked like up close, and I took one shot and it ran away. Okay, so I'm going to check these houses because the game for me would glitch even on these regular houses. So I don't know, but anyway, I took one shot and he ran away, and instead of calling that good enough, I kind of chased after him. I took another shot. I think the first shot I took missed completely because he didn't bleed or leave a trail of blood. The second shot, however, did hit him for sure. The third shot, I'm assuming, hit him because he was running right at me when I took it. And then it was, well, the bear won at that point. I was no longer the winner. And I almost died. I don't even know if I would have died for sure if I had I don't even know if I would have died for sure if I had been on any other mode, because I am playing on Pilgrim mode, like I said before, just for the continuity of the game itself. So I don't even have a lantern right now. I'm like going in with nothing. So there's mittens, that's good. I think I have a little bit of matches, so if I really need to see in the dark, I can use matches.
I'll take it.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. So, ooh, ski jacket. That's nice. I think above that, the only thing that's above that is the premium winter coat, or I think now this new bearskin thing you can make is probably better than that.
Best be prepared for anything.
So right now it's early. I have really no equipment as far as the game is concerned, so I'm just going to go ahead and take everything. And it'll probably get me into trouble later. I'll probably run out of inventory space really quickly. Anything in the bathtub? The toilet, we could take some fresh water. Okay, that's everything in there. Empty, 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 everything there. Anything on this shelf? Anything under the bed? Empty, empty. I think there was a rifle in here last time, so there's nothing there this time. Oops, don't need to crouch. I'm assuming I'll find food
I
here.
think I can use this.
And it appears that I can freely roam around indoors now without any issues, so it must have just been because I had my game crash before. Because everything's a-okay normal now.
This stuff will come in handy.
Now I almost wish I got eaten by the bear. I could have had another excuse as to why I had to start over. The bear almost forced my hand, but inevitably I had to start over because I had a glitch.
Okay.
Not much. Ooh, can opener, good. That's like one of the things you always want to find in this game.
Probably useful.
Salty crackers. So no, these will make you thirsty, like it says. It actually will make you thirsty. Okay, so I think I do believe that's everything. Okay, let's check the oven. Sometimes there's cooked food in the oven. It's a little weird if you think about it, because it's like, how long have people been gone? You know, even if it's more than a day at most.
This will come in handy.
Okay, so we got fish. Fish seem to weigh a lot. But they also have a lot of calories. Newsprint. Yeah, if you hit M, you can actually just light a single match. It doesn't last very long, but if you have no lantern and you really want to look around. It'll at least give you a little bit of light for the time being. So books now, I don't know if they're in the other areas, but the books you can use for burning. So let's see. So check the freezer, check the fridge, checked all that. Check this room, check that cabinet. Okay, so I think this room is pretty much, I mean this house is pretty much stripped, so if I missed anything, yell at me in the comment section. I am headed back outside. Kind of excited because it is really good to know that at least it was the, okay, weather's turning, but I am near the road, so I don't mind venturing out when it's like that, because I can just follow the road. I won't get too lost. Let's check out this house real quick. I'd like to find a storm lantern right now, because right now all I have is the matches. This has like nothing. Oh, what is that? Okay, we got lantern fuel, no lantern. Metal box with nothing in it.
I don't know. Could end up being useful.
Okay. Starting basically naked all over again. Speaking of, I should put on that ski jacket I got. Okay, so just really quick, let me throw on my clothing. Because, there we go. Wear that. That tote's in a little bit better position, I mean, a little bit better quality. We got mittens. Right now I'm wearing basic gloves, which, yeah, mittens are better. Okay, so we'll wear the mittens. I'm just already going to harvest the basic gloves, just because once you have the mittens, there's really no reason to carry them around on you. And I'm really bad with inventory management anyway, so I'd rather just harvest this stuff, and then when I get a sewing kit, I can use it to repair my other pieces of clothing. Alright. A vest is an outer layer, so if I wear it, yeah, it takes off the 0.9, 0.4, 1.8, 0.9. Okay, yeah, definitely. Hello, Wolfie. Okay, so let's check the car real quick.
Best be prepared for anything.
What's that? That's a soda. What the heck? We'll hop in and grab a soda. Go out that door. Another granola bar just sitting on the dash.
I think I can use this.
Anything else? Magic snow inside the car. Nope, nothing in there. Okay. Guess we'll just take a quick peek, see if there's anything inside these we could get. Okay, so nothing there. Now, past these are on my right. We'll go ahead and hit the first bridge here. No name for this bridge? Thought it usually had bridge names. Okay, well we got another couple of houses here. I'd already searched these in the other playthrough, but we're gonna have to kind of go through it again because I'm still lacking some key equipment. Okay, so this place is yielding a ton of food. It's always good to have the, like I said before, the pre-set food. I like carrying the sodas because they actually help with the thirst and the calories at the same time. I think they're a bit high. I think they're like way more than you actually... Oh, you can check the register? What would be in the
This
register?
stuff will come in handy.
Cardboard matches? And painkillers. Who was working here? It's a little sketchy. Anything in the corner? Aha! There is stuff over here. I did find more paper matches, so hopefully I'm not gonna run out here. Newsprint. Herbal tea. Water. Oh, no, open. Give me the water. Oh, give me the water. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I don't have a pry bar, so I can't open the locked locker. Same
Okay.
thing I'm already wearing. Scrap metal, locked locker that I can't open. First aid kit. Okay, so you would have had to forgive me if I missed that one, because I mean, okay. It's the door out. That was the door in. There's not much to this place. So nothing hidden. What's that right there? Aha. Okay, so I think we'll call it... Oh, some beef jerky. I think that's it in here, so we'll go ahead and move on to that next building over there. So I've just learned now that you don't shoot bears. You really just don't shoot bears. I know for some of you this might be a little boring because it's
Probably
literally
useful.
kind of like watching me start all over again. But at least instead of starting all over again in Mystery Lake, or that I was able to start in the new area, which is nice. I also wanted to... Oh, jeez. You know, I know they're just dead bodies, and I don't know why, but every time I catch one out of the corner, like when I'm first, like, turning and I see it, it still freaks me out for a second. You know, I mean, if you ever played any kind of Resident Evil-ish style games, that usually would get up and start chasing you, so... Okay, was that really all that was in here? Man, you know, this particular building shape, because I know they use it over and over again, just doesn't seem to have much in it. It looks really ransacked. Okay, so the weather cleared up, that's nice. And this roadway literally just goes to these two buildings. That building is there, okay. Let's keep on trucking. You know, I'm a little bit perplexed as to where to go next. Like, this looks like a driveway. So when you start in this area, at least for me, when I started in this area, I started right at the interchange for the coastal highway. So literally, if I had turned around and walked the opposite direction, instead of coming down into Pleasant Valley, I would have gone into the coastal highway region. So that's where it started me, which is a little off based off of all those huts that I found with lots of medical equipment in them, and even like a bedroll and stuff. Did I start with a bedroll? Okay, yeah. So I did start with a bedroll. Okay, just making sure I didn't drop it. I was looking back, I think in the last video I was trying to eat an MRE and I think I ended up dropping it. But yeah, I figured you would start in different areas of the map, you know, when you click, you know, Pleasant Valley, just because the way they kind of have it set up. When you spawn in Mystery Lake, you can spawn in a couple different locations. I think the same thing applies to if you start at the coastal highway region, although I'm not sure. So I was expecting the same thing here. Okay, I hear birds. It's a little hard to tell where they're coming from, actually. Usually with headphones on, I can kind of listen to the birds and just turn around. So there's another bridge. Just taking a quick look around. I don't know where this particular like road or path is taking me. I figured it would be to that first big red barn house. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, it is the big red barn house. It's right there. Well, it isn't a house. It is actually just a barn, but I guess that would have made this the house here with the fireplace. Guess the house didn't quite make it. See, the story's not quite clear. Right now it's just, you know, sandbox. Obviously, I think that's a wolf. Right now it's obviously just sandbox, so, you know, they're not really obligated to provide story information as far as the game's concerned, because you're really just playing it in early alpha release. But I'd like to know a little bit more about what's going on, because from the bodies and when you go into houses and stuff, they make it seem like this geomagnetical disaster that they're talking about just recently happened. Like it's something that happened, like that's what caused your plane to crash. Oh, that's the hood open. That's funny. But then you come down into areas like this, and houses are, you know, collapsed from snow and stuff like that. And it seems like that wouldn't happen from a geomagnetical disaster, so that would mean that like this house was abandoned for a long time, which doesn't really coincide with when you go inside and you find cooked food inside of a stove where it's still good to eat. I don't know, it's just a little off. Oh, simple tools, cool. So yeah, this is where I made the torch last time. In case you're wondering, yes, you can actually get inside of a car with a torch. Another I don't know, I have a feeling like I'm gonna get encumbered here really soon. Let's see, it should tell me my... Okay, I'm 48.4 pounds of 66 pounds. Okay, so the girl and the guy obviously can carry the same amount of weight. I assumed as
Best
much,
be
but I
prepared for
didn't
anything.
know for sure. I wish they would do something about backpack size or something. I mean, I know 66 pounds is a lot of weight, but when you're thinking you lose basically 10 right off the top the moment you find a rifle. Still no storm lantern. And there's no like wood around here for me to craft a torch. Let me see if I can find out what the ingredients for the torch were. Okay, it was a book, bandages, beef jerky, more newsprint. We got lockers. Okay, so I still don't have a pry bar though. Okay, so there's a sewing kit. That's good. That's like one of the things I really like to find. I kind of feel like your kit in this game is not complete unless you have a can opener for sure. The axe or the hatchet for sure. The knife is debatable because you can use the hatchet to both chop wood or harvest wood as well as harvest meat. So, you know, the knife is take it or leave it kinda. Except for wolf attacks, then you really want to have the knife because I think you use the knife in your self-defense. But you also have to have the gun. I mean, that's just a need item. And the sewing kit. So basically like sewing kit, simple tools. Without those you can't repair your other items. So, you know, you're eventually going to wear through your boots. You're eventually going to wear through your gloves.
Okay.
Let's just take those. All that I'm going to end up harvesting. I'm going to just do all of my harvesting and inventory management off camera now. So reclaimed wood. I think it's reclaimed wood for a torch. And then it's cloth. And unfortunately I think kerosene. I don't have kerosene because I don't have a lantern. Let's see. Torch. Oh, looks like I do have everything. Okay. I can use simple tools to help. Okay, 2 added to inventory. So I don't know if they reduced the crafting amount for it, or if they literally just gave you 2 instead of 1. And I think if I remember correctly, yeah, 1 will either pull up a flare or your torch. Let's go ahead. Oops. And all I have is matches to light the torch. Cool. Here we go. All those drawers are empty. Drawers are empty. So it's 5 p.m. I'm 20 minutes in on this video, so what I'm going to go ahead and end up doing is a little bit of inventory management. Gonna save in here by sleeping, and I'm gonna call the video for now. And let's see if we can. Let's give ourselves a goal. Let's see if I can craft that that bear skin coat or that bear coat that they offer. That you can make up there. I mean, obviously, if you saw my last video, my last encounter with a bear didn't go very well. But what the hey? I'm gonna give myself an objective in this game. So obviously, before I can do anything as far as that is concerned, I'm gonna have to find a gun and some ammo. So the next video I'm gonna leave here. I'm gonna go back to that giant farmhouse and search that place up. So until next time, if you liked the video, please go ahead and give it a like. It really does help me out. If you'd like to see more, go ahead, please subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing more long, dark walkthroughs. I'm going to see if I can get that bear coat made. And besides that, just have a great day, and I'll see you next time.